Gracias al equipo de estudio del trabajo por compartir con nosotros el proyecto desarrollado durante el semestre. En esta tercera sesión, escucharemos primero la palabra de la profesora Hsiu-Mei Chen, profesora de Química y Laboratorio de Química. Ella nos dará una breve introducción sobre los beneficios del uso de aceites esenciales para la fabricación de jabones y su uso en la lucha contra el COVID-19.
Good day, everyone. In this study, the production of beneficial essential oil soaps to fight against the coronavirus is introduced. This study was supervised by me, Professor Chen, and Dr. Marcela Espinola. Starting from the first outbreak in China, the COVID-19 infection has spread rapidly across the globe in just a couple of months. Right from the beginning, wash hands has become not only a slogan, but also a real action all over the world. However, patients suffering from hand dermatitis are getting more and more populated, especially if they wash hands with synthetic soap frequently, which contain harmful artificial ingredients. Inspired by the natural beneficial soaps made and used by the indigenous people of South America for thousands of years, as well as the rich landscape and precious traditional herb teas of Paraguay, we came up with the idea of producing essential oil soaps from natural resources. In the following two presentations, our outstanding students combine their knowledge on essential oils, molecular structures, phytochemicals, saponification, safety databases, and the virus infection built up in this remote learning. Now, please welcome them.
Los alumnos destacados para esta primera presentación sobre el uso de aceite de canola en la fabricación del jabón son Barrail, Belén Ramos, Adrián Piris, Marcela Maldonado y Emmanuel Izquierdo.
Good morning, everyone. We are first semester students from Civil and Electromechanical Engineering from the UPTP. And today we're going to present to you the essential oil soap, specifically canola oil soap, and how it is a protective weapon against COVID-19.
We will start by introducing the definition, benefits, and distribution of canola. So, what is canola oil? It is a vegetable-based oil found in condensed foods. It's a wonderful option when it comes to soap-making ingredients. Not only does it contain vitamin E, an antioxidant that will protect your skin from free radicals, it also contains omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids, which help to combat premature aging and soft, dry, irritated skin. Now let's talk about its benefits. Canola oil has 7% saturated fat, which helps cut cholesterol levels. It is rich in vitamins E and K and reduces skin problems and aging signs like acne, fine lines, wrinkles, blemishes, and spots. The benefits of canola oil are similar to olive oil. It may aid in lowering cholesterol, help control blood glucose levels, and might provide some protection against heart attacks and strokes.
The production of canola is done worldwide. However, the top 6 countries producing it are China, Germany, Canada, India, France, and Japan. Only in 2014, in the world were produced around 25,944,831 tons of canola. It is even produced in Paraguay, however, it is produced in small amounts, and therefore its production isn't that known.
Organic soap against viruses. In this part, we will be talking about the advantages, the importance, the composition, and also the saponification about the organic soap. The organic soap advantages. Organic soap not only protect humans, but it also protects animals too. This is because they are cruelty-free. This means that they are not tested on animals. They also have no preservatives and they are more economic. They also maintain pH level. Its pH level is almost 9 to 10, so it's not so harsh for the skin. They also has better healing properties, and this is because they have natural ingredients and they are very good for the skin. The importance. Right now, during the COVID-19 pandemic, hand washing is one of the most effective ways to prevent the spread of the virus. We need to wash our hands before and after outdoor activities, before touching our hands, before touching our face, and before and after contact with other people. We need to wash our hands at least 20 or more seconds.
Another important factor are the costs of production. The next data is given to produce 9 soaps of 90 grams each. As you can see, we will need to use 93.78 grams of sodium hydroxide from a price from around $8. Water, 209.72 in a price of around $1. Canola oil, 605 grams from a price of $4. Other materials as molds and package are also very important, and therefore we will use around $12. The total cost of production are $25. If we sell our soaps to $8 each, our gross income will be from around $72 and the net income from $47.
So now we can mention the composition of our canola oil using Avogadro 0.cc program. So now we start talking about the unsaturated acids of the composition of the canola oil. That is the oleic acid, that is this first on the top, that is the 56% of the canola oil compound. Also, we have the linoleic acid, that is in the 26% of the composition, and also we have the alpha linoleic acid that represent 10% of the composition of our canola oil. Also, we have in the saturated acids that are two. The first one is the palmitic acid that represent 4% of the composition of our canola. And also, on the other hand, we have the stearic acid that represent 2% of our canola composition. Now, knowing the composition of the canola oil, we can make a theoretical reaction to understand better the saponification process that we have. For example, we have here the canola oil and we make a reaction with glycerol. And this glycerol and canola oil make a product of triglyceride plus water. And this part is very important, this triglyceride, because this triglyceride is one important thing in our saponification process. So here we have the molecule of triglyceride, and as we mentioned, is a mix of glycerol and our canola oil. So here we have the glycerol, we have palmitic acid, that is the canola oil, a part of the canola oil. We have also the oleic acid, and also the alpha linoleic acid to make our triglyceride. So this part of the molecule of the triglyceride is given by the canola oil. So this whole is the triglyceride. And this triglyceride we are going to use in the saponification, because we are going to mix with hydroxides, alkali hydroxide, for example, sodium hydroxide, to make one glycerol and 3 molecules of soap. That's our saponification, is essential oil plus glycerol give us and triglyceride. And our triglyceride we mix with the alkyl hydroxides, and then we have the molecules of soap to use.
Okay, how it works with viruses. Soap works better than alcohol and disinfectant at destroying the structure of viruses. It dissolves the fat membrane and the virus falls apart like a house of cards and dies, or rather, it becomes inactive, as viruses aren't really alive. Viruses can be active outside the body for hours, even days. Disinfectants, or liquids, wipes, gels, and creams containing alcohol and soap have a similar effect but are not as good as a regular soap. Apart from alcohol and soap, antibacterial agents in those products don't affect the virus structure too much. Consequently, many antibacterial products are basically just an expensive version of soap in how they act on viruses.
So now we have the gift to explain more visually how soap works. And the coronavirus have a lipid shell that protect all the material inside the virus. The soap molecules have a hydrophobic tail that is avoid and the water and bonds with oil and fat, and also have a hydrophilic head that is bonds with water. So this tail that is called the hydrophobic tail is the one who bonds with the lipid shell to destroy it, and all the material get out of the inside of the virus, and all of the residue of the trash of the virus go with the micelles. That is, and in other words, the bubbles of soap. And so all the residues go with the water and the soap and bubbles. So that is how the soap works with the coronavirus.
To make your part in this important task of saving the world and combat coronavirus, we encourage you to use canola oil soap for a healthier daily life. Thank you for your attention. We are open to answer questions or doubts you may have.